All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen, it's ladies' night. I'm talking real estate tonight. It is ladies' night. We got all kinds of people, but Mel still will not come on camera. So maybe with your help, let's open the chat if you would, please. Maybe with your help, we can get Mel on and watch it. Mel being part of what's going on. So we got Lisa Boyd. This is a quick pop by. Office manager, how are you?
Awesome.
How's real estate going right now?
Real estate is great.
I'm sure it is. See, you get to deal with Don all the time. So it's probably, that's why you're, pulling your hair out a lot of
She
days.
is so fortunate and she's so happy to be dealing with me.
Lisa, you know Don longer than me, okay? Has he always been this full okay?
I'm the least.
You're making me decide between my children. This is not fair.
Well, Lisa, hey, listen, thanks for popping in today. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And we'll give you a quick hug.
Okay.
All right. Kara Danziger, we'll get to you in a moment. We're going to do this the right way. You ready, Don?
Bye, Lisa. Have a good night.
You ready to rock?
Ready.
I'm Scott.
I'm Don.
And we're talking real estate. So we got all kinds of guests. You saw Lisa Boyce pop in for a second. Our office manager, she's the bomb. We're going to talk about job opportunities for those folks who want to get into real estate as far as working in the office here. We got Mike McLaughlin, the greatest mortgage lender in the history of time. We got Kara Danziger, HouseMaster. Kara, how are you?
Hello, I'm well.
And she's going to tell us all kinds of great stuff. Okay, she's going to tell us all kinds of amazing things about inspections and that. Steve Kreitz in the house. How are you, sir?
Hey, Steve.
Good. Robert Gregory. Zach Wilkowitz.
What's
Zach,
saying?
guess what, buddy? We'll be using your picture today. We guarantee it. We guarantee that picture's coming up today.
Thanks for sharing it. So that's another one of what realtors see. And we ask you to send us something if you see something. And Zach sent us one today. So
well, Don, here's the thing, though.
it,
It's we appreciate that, but I'm telling you what, it's coming out everywhere now. It is. Episode 84, ladies and gentlemen. We're 16 away from 100. 100 weeks in a row. I got to sit next to this.
So there's So there's a theme in our what realtors see tonight, and we'll have to see.
We'll see if you can tickle it out. Let's see if you can tickle it out of that. Yeah, absolutely. And we do have a new sponsor today because big ass water slides because it's cold outside. It's not going to be around, so we'll see where that takes us to as well. Don, yeah.
You want me to bring it out?
Not yet. Not yet.
Bring it out of my pocket.
Not yet. So first question for everybody in the audience today: are you a fan of sweater weather? Okay, I know I look like I have a sweater on all the time. My hairiness, okay, but are you a fan of sweater weather? Because it's definitely colder now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So I had a friend that posted about the weather and are you happy it's autumn or something? And a number of people were very happy that it's cooled off.
Yeah.
And I never thought about it that way. I'm thinking, well,
Kara, what about you? You and Greg, you guys like football, fall, weather?
I do like the fall, yeah.
I do too. Again, summer's great, but I don't like the hot. You'll never catch me in Florida anymore. You'll never catch me where it's hot. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. So
in
the chat, guys, in the chat, Steve, Robert Gregory, all you folks, do you love sweater weather? There you go. See, I'm a huge fan of sweater weather.
Huge fan of sweater
very
weather.
Nice, very nice, very nice.
Or sweatshirt weather.
Yes. Yeah, go to captions.
Hoodies.
So without further ado, my friend, we should probably go to our good friend, the man, the myth, Mr. Mishta, Mike McLaughlin. There he is. Michael, how are you, sir?
Hey, good gentlemen and ladies. It's ladies' night.
I'm telling you, we had all kinds of ladies here, but you know who didn't show up on camera yet, don't you?
Yeah, Mel.
We'll get her there. We'll get it eventually. Eventually. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use a secret cam one time. We're gonna put it right behind her or something like that.
Just a print of a life-size cutout of her, and
awesome. Here she is. That'd be awesome. So, Michael, tell us about mortgages. What's going on in your world, my friend?
Well, first I'll say that for many years I wasn't a fan of sweater weather, and I didn't like wearing sweaters. But now, as you can see, I have embraced the hoodie. The hoodie is the new sweater, so you can say the hoodie weather.
Hoodie weather. There you go.
First question: does Melissa still steal your hoodies or what?
Does she steal them? Yes.
Steal your hoodies? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kara, what about you? Do you still steal Greg's hoodies from him?
Yeah. No.
Not really. Okay. He has been married a while, so okay, I get it.
Twice her size.
I'm sure they are. He's a big dude.
Down her knees.
He's like, I can sleep in this. Yeah.
And I'll even throw out another question to your viewers. Rank them in order, because to me sweaters are last. If I had to pick hoodies, sweaters, and then flannels, sweaters would be last. It'd be hoodies, flannels, sweaters in that order.
Yeah, the only time you get sweaters is ugly sweaters, right? For Christmas or something like that. It's the only time I get sweaters. You know what I mean?
You got to have a couple ugly sweaters in the closet, but that doesn't make it something that, it's never going to be better than a hoodie for me. So, but hey,
Really, Mr. Rogers sweater for Scott? Really? Is that what somebody just said? I need a Mr. Rogers. I mean, it's changed shoes and everything. Unbelievable.
A red one.
The
A red
fans
one
are-
is good on him.
The fans are unbelievable these days. I'm telling you.
Sammy Hutchinson has the right idea. She says hoodies and bonfires. She's got it right.
There you
That's a
go.
good
Listen,
There you
I
go.
think we should have Albert Mezzo on as a color commentator sometime. My boy here. He says hoodies are for hippies. Hoodies are for hippies.
Mike, you got a ponytail behind your head? Oh, I guess not.
No, he definitely doesn't have a ponytail. Oh man,
Hippies. Hoodies are for hippies.
I love
don't
it.
think so.
Again, we got all kinds. Good stuff.
All right, Mike. So what's going on in the mortgage business?
Hey, rates are staying great. They're staying low. Some of this pressure being put on the American economy by, the China, what's going on geopolitically is having a little bit of an effect, but it's not really causing us to rise. I think we had a little bit of a tick up and then a tick back a little bit, and now it's kind of ebbing out with just the geopolitical forces. Stock market did the same thing. It's resurged back today. There was a little bit of tentativeness in it yesterday in the last couple of days, but back to status quo as far as where rates are. Rates are low, affordability is high, and home buying is the way to go.
So Steve
Good to
Christ,
hear.
speaking of hoodies, Steve Christ still looking for an Academy Mortgage hoodie, buddy.
Does Mike, do you have a Academy Mortgage hoodie?
This is an Academy Mortgage hoodie.
Where? Where's it say it?
Right there, buddy.
Oh.
There it is. Very
All right,
nice.
there it is.
Very
All right.
nice. I think I have one in my house too, just so you know.
Sometimes less is more. You don't have to, it just can be a nice hoodie. But no, I've got 2 or 3 different kinds of Academy hoodies, and I think did I get you one already, Scott?
Absolutely, you did.
No.
What am I?
And
to
no.
remember?
Listen, man.
I don't have a single shirt, a hoodie,
No.
If you
I'll have to
also-
get them. I gotta get them over to you,
a
Don.
baseball cap, a pencil, a pen,
Listen,
a piece of
if-
paper.
Well, hold on,
business
Michael.
card.
Don't let him give you any gas, okay?
COVID. It's COVID. It's not my fault. It's COVID.
Let's talk about this.
That's funny.
Oh man. Hey, so real quick, Michael, do this for me because I know you've done it before, but do this for me. What's the point as far as going up from 3 to 4 or 4 to 5? What's that going to cost somebody on a regular home on a 250?
Okay, so let's just take a $100,000 home,
Yep.
and we'll say, just a minimum down payment program. We'll do 3% down conventional. So you end up with a $97,000 loan.
Yep.
And we'll say 3 1/4 today. So 422 would be the principal and interest at 3 1/4. Now on to that, let's say you bought that $100,000 home. Your monthly payment's going to be maybe $700 to $750. That's
Okay.
going to be your total payment with your taxes and your insurance. But so just to look at how much of a difference a point makes, we're talking. We'll say 150 for taxes. We'll say 80 for homeowners insurance, and we'll say 50 for mortgage insurance. So that's 280. So on our fictitious scenario here with the $97,000 loan amount, that almost gives us exactly a $700 monthly payment.
Yep.
If we went up a full point, that would take us up. What did I say? 422 before plus 280. So it'd take us up to about 760. So you'll see a full point in interest rate on a $100,000 home from 3.25 to 4.25 only ended up in a difference of $60 a month on the monthly payment.
Wow. So that's the thing. People freak out. Oh, the rates are so low, and so this, that, and the other. They freak out like it's until it starts getting to 6, 7, 8 or something. You're okay.
Well, and that's the thing is that they hear, and it's really the marketing, people in our industry that have to. I think a lot of the good loan officers rely on their relationships with realtors such as yourselves, and other loan officers are out there and they're pumping money into marketing. I won't mention any names, Rocket, but oh, hold on, let me get a drink of water. I had something in my throat.
Yeah.
Much better.
Okay.
Much better. But so they're pumping money into marketing all these big box stores, and And so what are they going to do? The market moves a quarter either way, a market moves an eighth either way. They're going to act like it's the end of the world. They're going to try to get your call to arms and get the people out there, whether it's refinancing or purchasing. They're going to use whatever happens in the market as a tool to try to get people off of their butts and to do something with their mortgage. That's just what they're going to do. And the truth is, like we said, what if it went from 3.25 to 3.5? What would that mean? $15, $20 a month, maybe, $15. So the point is that everybody out there is trying to make a small change in interest rates look like a big deal because they want you stirred up. They want you looking for it when really, it's really not that big of a difference.
See, that's the honest truth right there from Mike McLaughlin. You know what I'm saying? Michael, that's why we love having you every week, because you bring the good stuff. You bring the honest truth. All right, listen. Make sure you get a hoodie for Don. Make it extra small so he feels muscular. Okay? And we'll see you next week, sir.
Sun's out, guns out, baby.
All right.
Where'd you get that from? Is that from Drillbutt Taylor?
No, what about Taylor?
What's it?
What were you saying? I didn't hear what you said, Don.
Never mind.
No worries, brother. No worries. We'll see you next week, sir.
All right. Be good, gents.
Be good.
Actually, it's from a movie.
So real quickly, we got a couple grades. We got Jimmer Blessy coming in from northern area, Michigan, all that good stuff. Real quick before we go to Karen, because she's chomping the bit here, go to Karen Miller's. Yeah, right there. So question for folks in the crowd. Do you have a sub pump? The big thing is the water, right? Getting 6 inches of rain. So do you have a sub pump in your house?
Potential of 6 inches.
Right, potential. It's all about potential.
I've seen 3 or 4 inches so far up to this point this afternoon. So.
I always think about your potential. I'm still thinking about it. So I always think about that a lot. So
my what?
Your potential. I'm always, hoping your potential comes in someday. We're hoping for that.
Oh, why are you ripping on him?
I keep extending my potential even more. It's at this level. Next week it'll be this level, and I just keep. So I'll never make it.
You're doing good. You're doing good. So do you have a sub pump? Do you have a sub pump in your house? Do you have a sub pump? I do not. Nope. Sam Hutchinson does not. Jimmer Blesky does. A battery backup, smart man.
Battery backup, smart.
Yeah, absolutely, real smart.
Do you have
I have a sub pump. Yes.
Yeah. And then there's always Rich Roberts coming in with the "We Are Penn State" because he knows I'll bite on that worm. So yes, you are Penn State, Coach Roberts. Yes, you are. Lisa does not. Kathy Cordy does not. So it's kind of a mixed bag. And on that note, guys, we'd like to introduce Karen Danziger from HouseMaster. She is the queen of inspections and all things that are inspections. So we're going to start off with a real easy question because I know folks want to know more about private inspections. So let's start with this, Karen. Tell us, what are the 4 or 5 main components of a private inspection? What are you thinking?
The main components of a home inspection are inspecting the foundation and the substructure,
okay,
the HVAC, the roof, the roof, the interior and exterior elements, the appliances, and the electrical systems and the plumbing systems.
Okay.
And that being said, home inspections are they're not a guarantee on insurance. They're not insurance. They're not a to-do list for the sellers, and they're also, they're not a to-do list for the sellers, and they're also not, sorry.
That's okay.
They're not an insurance policy, and they're not a to-do list for the sellers, and they're not pass or fail test.
Sure. So I think, Karen, I guess Don and I can touch on this too. They're more, I always tell buyers it's their to-do list, right? Because they're getting pages and pages and pages and pages of stuff. I go, look, you're going to get 50 pages. Every possible thing that's going on in the house, you're going to know about. And just every year, start crossing them off every few months. Yeah, does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's to give you an idea of what you need to do down the road. Maybe it doesn't need attention now. Like a roof might have 5 or 7 years longer. So in about 4 years, you might want to check that roof, make sure, and start saving money if it looks like it's going to be needed to be changed within the next few years. So
yeah, I mean,
it's always about preventive maintenance down the road as well.
Well, and a home inspector, I mean, they're going to look at lots of houses all the time. So they're going to see a lot of things, right? I mean, just like we do at what realtors see, if they did what house inspectors see, it'd probably be some pretty ugly stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But the end of the day, it's on the homeowner.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the new buyer, right?
Yeah.
It's, I mean, it's you're giving them all the information you can,
Yeah.
right? And they got to figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, to make their best decision, an informed decision.
Yeah.
Yes,
I've had,
absolutely.
and Don, I know you probably have too. I've had buyers who freak out. Oh my God, this electrical is not grounded, which is
Mhm.
very common, right?
Mhm.
But I've had other ones who, oh, it's a little bit of mold.
Right.
So it all depends who the
Right.
person
Some
is.
bleach on it.
Right. It's all depends who the person is. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing about the private inspection is not only do you give the buyer information about the house and what to expect, but to get you out of a purchase of a home that's going to fall down. If the basement's really foundation's a major problem, you don't want to buy that house. It's not. You don't want a money pit. You want regular, reasonable
Yeah, back up there.
expectations down the
Go
road.
back up there. And to Robert Gregory's point, it's not a seller's responsibility, but a good human being would be. Yeah, agreed.
Absolutely.
Agreed. I agree 100%.
Absolutely.
But we all know that people. This is not how a lot of people are, right?
Well, most people are.
Yeah, I would.
Most sellers, they want to sell their house and they want to make it work. They don't want to put
Yeah.
it
Fair
in
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I've got a seller right now, as a matter of fact, that said, I'm not putting another penny into this house. She just spent probably $2,000 on the electrical and probably another $500 on plumbing. And she had no intentions on putting, like I said, another penny. And private inspectors showed these things, and
How old is the house?
50, 60 years old. So, but she had done so much work, she didn't want to do any more. But when it comes down to it, she wanted to sell her house.
Yeah.
She wanted to do the right thing for the buyer.
Yeah, and you don't want to pass. I mean, especially when you're on the listing side. I tell people, I'm like, look, you want to have a clear conscience when you sell this house.
Yeah.
You want to feel good about somebody else having the home that either you grew up in as a kid, you're inheriting, or a house you lived in, or something like that. You know what I mean?
And you have pride.
So-
You have pride in your house.
Yeah. So, Karen, let me ask you this question then: how is HouseMaster, the company that you represent, how are they different?
Well, we're a national leader in the home inspection industry.
Yep.
And we have many differences that set us apart from other home inspection companies.
Sure. Can you throw us a couple, maybe? Just a couple?
Yeah. We have a 90-day guarantee, which we guarantee all our inspections. If we mark it as satisfactory and it proves itself not to be within 90 days, we will repair or replace it up to $1,500. So that
That's
gives,
nice.
our
Little
clients
peace of mind.
a lot of peace
Yeah,
of mind.
yeah.
And we also have a buyer benefits program, which all of our clients get. And if they utilize all our benefits, they can potentially recoup the cost of their home inspection.
Like, give me an example. Like, give me one.
Our best benefit is our 15% off at Home Depot coupon,
Okay.
up to $200. Everybody moving, needs to get
Need
to
some Home Depot. Yeah.
So that's a big one that helps them out a lot. And we also have our HouseMaster Connects, which is our team that will connect all your premium and basic utilities. We'll do the waiting on hold, scheduling the installation, the service appointments,
That's awesome.
shopping around the best rates, the best plans for you. And so that's a big one. It saves them a lot of time. The average home buyer spends 8 to 9 hours, and we'll even securely set up the payments with the utility companies
Really?
as well. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
yeah, so
I'll tell
that
you-
saves a lot of time and hassle.
I'll tell you guys this. I actually connected with a company, what's called Moving Hub or something, that was doing that same type of thing until I found out you guys did that.
Mhm.
I'm like, forget this. We need less people's hands, doing more efficient work. But that's a great thing. I mean, hooking up the utilities, because that's a pain.
Yeah, it's 8 to 9
Absolutely.
hours we can
Yeah.
save.
Yeah,
we can
absolutely.
Save our clients. And our reports are all uploaded electronically into our HouseMaster cloud. All of our clients get a HouseMaster cloud. It's kind of your online portal journal, I call it, for your home. You can upload any home improvements, room dimensions. It stays with you for the life of the house. You can even upload your vehicle identification numbers for your cars, any of your appliances. You can upload your serial numbers, and in the cloud, you will get alerts as if there are any
Recalls. and stuff?
recalls.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Uh-huh.
That's very
That's
good.
pretty
So,
slick.
and yeah,
So what you're saying basically is you get a great inspection with lots of good information, plus you get some other benefits on top of that, would save you time and save you some money.
absolutely.
That's not bad. That's not bad. At
All
all.
of our home inspectors are thoroughly trained and certified with the National Institute of Building Inspectors. So more peace of mind that
Yeah,
you'll be taken care of with HouseMaster.
that's pretty cool stuff. That's pretty cool stuff. That is,
So you have a report that you right here that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
right?
we have our
Show it.
inspection resource guide, which is another another plus, this is the booklet. All of our clients get this digitally sent to them. But if you'd like a hard copy as well, and it just goes through what to expect during your home inspection, and like we were talking about the main components. Let me get to that page here. So it just answers any questions, and that's what I was talking about. So this is a whole booklet. It's digital, or like I said, we have the hard copy too.
Yeah.
And
So you send this out to me before the private inspection, if I remember correctly, so they can review it and get an idea of what the inspection is going to be about, how it's going to benefit them.
yeah,
So that they're prepared before they even go into the private inspection. And you also give them a hard copy if they choose to have that. So.
sets the expectations and alleviates
Exactly.
any questions
Yeah.
that they might have.
Right. So setting the expectations on it is a huge thing,
Yeah,
especially
absolutely.
for first-time buyers, because it can be overwhelming to hear all these things that need to be done. And if you read that, you'll have maybe a little peace of mind before you even go out there.
Yeah.
So,
And Crystal
yeah.
Mezzo, here's the thing. Karen and I will get together with you after this show, and we'll make sure that's squared away. So we'll make sure you get your Home Depot coupon, because I know you got a HouseMaster inspection. So we'll take care of that. You know that. We'll take good care of you. So anything else you want to explain about inspections or anything like that?
No, that sums it up.
It definitely is. It's great benefits. I mean, people are always looking for more benefits, right? So you get good information, like I said. You get. I mean, the hooking up all your stuff is a good thing.
It's huge.
Yeah, now that I'm aware of that more, I'm going to push that to people,
Yeah.
because if I can save people time and some money, that's what you want. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I saw a couple things. I saw Steve Kreitz saying never buy a house without a private inspection. I agree. I think I've had, Steve, maybe 2 houses in my career, right? Home Depot hot dog, really? Robert Gregory throwing the Home Depot hot dog. No, she doesn't have coupons for Home Depot hot dogs, my friend, but I'll do the best I can for you. All right, so we're going to go to a segment, Karen, called What Realtors See. So feel free to chime in if you want to, okay?
So we have done.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
I
forgot.
I forgot a second. We have some very, very
Hang
important.
on, I forgot about
here,
this.
so-
We're gonna play a little game. Everybody can chime in on the most interesting things they've seen in a home or during a home inspection or heard about, and our winners, we will pick the winner.
Yeah.
I have 2 $10 Dunkin' Donuts gift cards.
So the question is for Dunkin' Donuts. People love Dunkin' Donuts. So what's the craziest thing you've ever seen? No, you don't expect big ass water slides. No, you don't.
So
No, they
that's a
don't.
joke. We'll tell you about that.
Yeah. So what's the craziest thing you've seen in a private
Steve.
inspection? Put it in the
Steve, my
chat,
man.
please. The 2 best answers will be winners of Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. The 2 craziest things you've seen in a home inspection. or you've heard about home inspection. So you guys are killing me. Come on.
Steve, that was hilarious. Steve, thank you for that laugh.
Saw some Mr. Miyagi post in the backyard of a house. Okay. It's by themselves.
Oh, I like that.
That's not bad.
You know what?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that's one. That's a good one. What else? Come on, talk to me. What do you got? So coolest, craziest things you've ever seen in a home inspection. Throw them out there. Let's see what else we got. So we got Mr. Miyagi post. What else do we got? Remember that house? Yes, I do. I exactly remember that house. Of course I do. Because I think you pointed out when we were walking through it too, if I remember. Where's my gift card? No. It's got to be stuff you've actually seen or heard about, Steve. Come on, you're killing us here.
So we got 2 gift cards. So we need
Right.
some people to start.
Absolutely.
Throwing something out there.
What's the craziest thing you ever seen?
Scott Bergeron.
Scott Bergeron in a home inspection. Yeah, that's crazy. I agree with that.
That might
What
be a
else you
winner.
got?
That might be a winner right there.
Yes,
Ding,
it might
ding,
be.
ding.
It might be. And the guy's got it all. He's got PS water slides and this. What else, folks? Give about 1 more minute. We'll give you 1 more minute. What are things have you seen or heard about in a private inspection? Crazy things that you've seen or heard about. We'll throw it out there for about 1 more minute. Take some time to think. I saw you. You're right. See? I know. They think I'm nuts, though. They think I'm crazy. So that's how that goes. So far, we got Mr. Miyagi post in the backyard. We got Scott Bergeron, which is, I guess, a crazy thing. Really? You can't ding yourself.
So let's go on.
Craziest thing I've ever seen was 7 layers of bathroom floor. Oh, my God.
Wow.
7 layers.
7
How
layers?
thick was it? Like this thick?
It had to be 7 layers of bathroom floor. Wow.
Oh, it must have been layers of like vinyl or something like that.
Something on top of something
Wow.
else. Collapsed
Collapsed
basement
basement
wall.
walls, there
Yeah,
you go.
that's one. I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah, absolutely. Collapsed basement walls. Yep. What else you got? What else? You got about 30 seconds for more answers. Craziest thing you've seen in a home inspection besides me? Boat motor in a kitchen. What?
bad.
A boat motor in the kitchen?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Did you take her to that?
I don't remember that. I can't
Babs, was
remember.
Don Lawrence there when you saw that?
I remember seeing something like that, though.
Oh, yeah. You got about 15 seconds. 15 seconds to answer. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen in a private inspection or heard about? Either one is fine. So far, we got collapsed base of wall, boat motor in the kitchen, 7 layers of bathroom floor, Scott Bergeron, and Mr. Miyagi post in the backyard. That's what we got so far. But the roll-up storage door out the kitchen of the house, we looked at it. Oh, jeez. In a divorce sale, and white what does that say? Planted shrimp in the window bath.
I've heard of that
What?
before. That's crazy. I've heard that story.
I don't understand. What is that? I don't even know what that means.
So the smell?
Yeah,
The
rotten,
smell?
rotten
Smell?
shrimp.
Wow.
I-
Holy smokes.
That's so funny.
That is funny.
I've heard that I heard that like
I
10
got
years
no-
ago.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a thing.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna check and we're gonna talk it over and get our winners here.
Let's do the realtors that count, and then we'll come back.
Realtor C?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, we'll do a realtor C.
Okay, so we're gonna do realtor C. So you can continue doing it if you want, and then we'll pick one up at the end. So this one, a friend of mine sent this one to me, and
So look at that.
Isn't her bathroom?
In
There you
one
go.
like in one.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, how close do you want to be? How close do you have to be, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, his and her toilets. Now, I did point out to Don, Carol, I'll point out to you and Mel too. The one on the left has a bidet,
It's a
so
fake.
maybe that's
bidet.
like you go from one toilet to the other. I don't know,
It's a fake.
I don't
bidet.
You know what it is.
huh?
It's a number 1 or a number 2.
I guess I don't know. Mel thinks it's number 1 or number 2 toilet. That's what
Which
she
one's
thinks.
2?
That one.
Are you the one on the left? You sure?
Bidet?
So,
You wouldn't be the one
Today's
behind
folks,
the
here's
closed
for
door?
you. What's the first thing that pops in your head when you see this picture? Put that in the chat. Let's see what comes up with that. What's the first thing that pops in your head when you see this picture?
Where do I go? Here?
No. Top.
No,
Middle.
no. This shot right here.
Yeah.
Close it off.
This
Right
one?
there you go. Okay. Now,
Right?
Close it, go to the top. Yep, where the X was. See the X come out. Go up.
What?
To the X in the middle of the screen here.
What?
Go up, click.
Where?
Let me see.
escape.
Sorry, I just,
You're getting there. It's all right.
Escape.
You're getting there. All right, so this one, my sister in Texas sent us this one. My sister in Texas sent us that one right there. Look how ridiculous that is. That would be my worst thing I ever saw in a private inspection.
Hello,
ever.
man.
Look
Talk
at that
about-
thing.
That would wake you up. With
Maybe
the
that's
door
the point.
closed.
Maybe that's the point. Look at that thing.
What do you
So-
think of that, Karen?
I don't know.
Is that satisfactory in your report?
No, that's not.
Like, where would you start? Karen, where would you start?
with a sledgehammer.
With the walls.
Yeah.
the
Absolutely.
curtains, Then the toilet,
I mean,
then the tub.
right. It's like, that hurts my eyes.
Look where the toilet rolls
rolls,
at,
yeah.
up above, behind you, up here.
You gotta do the back reach to get it, man.
Reach around.
Yeah. You
Reach
did.
around.
Wow, that's tough. I didn't think of that. You did.
Oh, Mel.
Okay.
All right, so we got a
So we have
couple
one
more.
more. We have one
Well,
more.
let's do one more. Yep. Same thing. Yep. All right, we'll do one more. This one's funny. This is Zach Wilkowitz special right here. Okay, Zach Wilkowitz special. Please close the lid. My dog has a drinking problem. Really?
It's a German Shepherd dog too.
It's
a big
informative.
dog.
Now, you have a dog at your place, right?
Yeah.
Does a dog drink out of the toilet?
No, as long as she has water.
Okay.
She's good.
Okay. Now you don't have a dog,
So
do
I
you?
guess no, but
You
I
do,
grew
though.
up with animals.
Don't you?
What?
So the
you have a
secret
dog?
is
Nope.
to make sure your dog has water.
Mhm.
It is a secret.
It helps.
Absolutely. Yeah, it
It
does.
That helps.
So Zach Wilkowitz, my sister Jamie, and a friend of Don's all came up. We didn't come up with any of those this week, did we, Don?
Nope.
All right, so let's look at
So
see.
thank you, everybody. Once again, let's go back to the
Battle
if you
shit.
see
So
something-
that's terrible.
if you see
Two of them
That's
put it.
exactly what it was.
Yeah.
it was,
Caption
that's
it.
exactly what it was.
Exactly what it was.
So if you see something out there, Zach saw something, Paul
Oh, we
saw
got one
something,
more.
they sent them to us.
We have one more.
That's okay. Just 3 is good for today.
Oh, we got the.
Oh yeah. So
We got,
and one last thing,
oh,
right?
it's not on here.
No. I tell you what, we'll come back to it. Let's finish up.
Okay, so let's pick two.
So just keep the lid down.
There you go.
So a couple of winners for the Dunkin' Donut Challenge. We'll converse real quick.
The bulk motor.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay.
I know they can hear you.
That's okay. And what about the come up with a couple of winners.
Okay,
Okay.
number one is the boat motor.
The boat motor, Baz, is that Baz Phillips?
Yeah.
Baz Phillips, very good. Congratulations, Baz. And then the other one is 7 layers of bathroom tile, and that's Tracy Schultz. That's what we're going to go with. Those two are the winners. So Tracy and Babs, take a bow. Tracy and Babs, take a bow if you wouldn't mind. So let's get in the chat. Tracy, 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 and then Babs, 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 Babs. There we go. There we go. So last thing that we want to bring up to you, and I think we have a picture of it. I hope. Not sure if we do. I think we do. That's not it.
That's a good picture.
Oh,
There it
this
is.
one.
There it is. All right. So just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, Century 21, Curran and Oberski is always looking for qualified. Always looking for qualified folks. Okay. So we're definitely looking for, what are we looking for, Mel?
Office admins, receptionists, accounting.
Okay. So we're looking for some behind the scenes people. So if you know anybody that's
Important.
looking for, behind the scenes important people. Exactly. You know anybody who's thinking about making a career change or would like to get involved in real estate without selling? Okay. We got office admin, receptionist, and accounting people that we're looking for. So get in touch with Krista. Our email's there, or just reach out to Mel because Mel loves to get emails from random people all the time. So if you could send Mel a random email, that'd be great.
So we're with a growing company that needs help, right?
Yeah.
And Mal, you're on the staff. You want to share your experience of how you like working here?
I love working here.
Why? What do you love working here?
Me, that's what she loves.
Just taking care of my agents and just, I love my job.
It's a family business. It's family.
Do you feel that
Great
they
company.
take great care of you?
Great broker. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone's wonderful.
All right. So if you know somebody that's looking to get a job or you're looking for a job, a great company to work for, we can vouch for it.
Yeah.
So we'd
Yep.
be more than happy.
The only problem is you got to make sure you get wherever your office is, make sure it's as far from down as possible, just so you know. He's not always this cheery off camera, just so you know.
You know better than
I know I do.
viewers.
So, Karen, anything to add before we sign off for today?
No, thanks
Now,
so much for having me.
Absolutely. So, Karen from HouseMaster, we're going to do a sign off. I'm going to go. I'm Scott. I'm Don. She's Mel. You're Karen, and we're talking real estate. Can we make that happen?
Yes.
Here we go. I'm Scott,
I'm Don.
I'm Mel.
I'm Karen.
and we're talking real estate. See ya.